So in this video, I'm gonna break down how much I spend every single month running my training business with 2 facilities. So I actually made a video like this about 3 years ago. Today's video's topic, we're gonna be covering how much I spend each month. So I was actually watching that earlier today and I spent $6,500 per month on average back then. I wish I was still spending that amount of money, but in this video, we're gonna break it down, give you guys an update and see how much we're spending every single month. So gonna kind of go from least expensive to the most expensive and then give you guys the total at the end, give you guys a complete rundown of everything that I spend. So if you guys are in this position wanting to do something like this, you know what it's going to cost. So first thing that I spent this month was $144, which was workers' compensation. So having employees, you got to have workers' comp in Massachusetts. So I spent $144. I don't think that was for the whole year. I think that's a portion of it. And then every month some comes out. Again, nothing crazy, but as you guys will see, this stuff starts to add up. The second thing was $241, and this was for just supplies. So mostly bathroom supplies, paper towels, trash bags, as well as Gatorades and waters. So we sell a lot of Gatorades and waters here just for people that come into the gym, rent the gym, all that kind of stuff. So next thing is insurance. So I don't actually pay this per month. It's charged yearly and it's $3,375 a year. So it equals out to about $281 per month, but that's just something that you need to kind of factor in. You don't see it come out every month, but you need to kind of put money away towards it. So that way, when the bill comes due once a year, you have the money for it. Next thing is software. So these are things that just help run the business. So these are things like Zoom, Acuity, which is a scheduling software that I use where I book all the rentals, all the training sessions, MailChimp, which was what I use to send all of my emails to both my clients here, as well as to kind of my online client base. And then also things like QuickBooks, as well as my Apple membership for the app that I run. So that was paid yearly. So that was like $100 this month. So total on that for this month was $403.16. It kind of varies month to month, but it's pretty consistent right around the same thing because those are just things that I'm constantly paying for. A couple other small things in there that I didn't necessarily mention, but yeah, $403. Next thing is utilities. So this is my phone. This is for the Wi-Fi at both facilities, as well as the trash, as well as the electricity. So electricity here every month is about $250, give or take. Other facility, we do not have to pay utilities. It's included in the rent. $710 for utilities. So next expense for the month was advertisements. So this was Facebook ads primarily, mostly for the gym, as well as an online kind of offer that I am running. So it's $1,750. So we're doing a big push this month to get a lot more clients in for the summer. So we have that ad running constantly. I'm spending $25 a day for this facility, $25 a day on the other facility ad. So it's around $50 a day plus the other one. So we've been running that pretty much all month. We're getting a good return on investment on that ad. So it's working out well and we're going to continue to keep running that. So ad expenses can differ depending on the month. If we're running a campaign, if we're not running one, if it's a Google ad, if it's a Facebook ad, it can change kind of month to month, but I would say factor in at least a couple $100s every single month, aggregate across the entire year. So the next big expense is the rent. So that is the lease for both facilities. That is $8,800 a month between the two of them. So no matter what, no matter if people show up or not, that bill is due. Next one, which is the most expensive one, is payroll. So this depends a little bit per month, but for this month it was a little bit more expensive just because the way payroll worked out, I had to pay an extra payroll cycle. So that was $12,169.34 this month, also including payroll taxes as well as the fee for payroll. So that's kind of all included on that. So total expenditures on the month, $24,500. So this month was a little bit more on the higher end. Every month differs depending on if you're running ads, if you're not, if you need new equipment. You also kind of have to factor in just general expenses that are going to come up. You need new basketballs, you need maybe new basketball shoes, something breaks in the gym, you're gonna need money for that. So that's kind of CapEx expense. So put a couple $100 away to that. And obviously it's gonna differ a little bit depending on the season. During the winter, we have the heat, so that kind of increases the bill a little bit. So it all depends, but roughly around the low 20s range. So that's just on an average month. So if you're trying to do something like this, that's how much it's gonna cost. Be ready for it. And those are all the things that you guys can expect to be spending money on. So if you guys like this video, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. See you guys in the next video soon. Peace.